All right, let's talk about setting digital marketing goals. In the next few minutes, we're going to build a really clear, super effective roadmap for success. If you've ever wanted to make sure that every single thing you do has a real, measurable purpose, well, you are in exactly the right place.
So let's just start with the one question that I think every single one of us has asked ourselves at some point. Are my marketing efforts actually paying off? It's that feeling, right? You're putting in all the work, all the hours, but you're just not totally sure if it's really moving the needle.
And here's why that feeling exists. Without clear goals, you're pretty much just guessing. It's kind of like trying to drive across the country without a map or a GPS. Sure, you're moving, but are you actually getting any closer to your destination? So let's think of this as our map.
Okay, let's build that map together. First things first, Section 1. We have to align with our business objectives. This is all about starting with your big why.
And this is probably the most important rule of all. Your marketing goals can't just float around on their own. They absolutely have to support the bigger business objectives. I mean, think about it. Is your company trying to increase sales, boost brand awareness? Whatever that main mission is, your marketing has to be locked in, helping to push that forward. And you can see that link so clearly right here. If the big picture objective for the business is increase sales, then your marketing goal becomes a direct part of that plan. It's not a separate thing, it's a step on the path. And that alignment, that's what gives your marketing real power.
Okay, so we've got our why, we know the overall mission. Now we need to figure out our what. What are we actually going to do? That brings us right to Section 2, the SMART goal framework.
So what in the world are SMART goals? You've probably heard this acronym a million times, but it's popular for a reason. It's a super powerful way to turn a vague wish into something you can actually act on. It stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Let's break them down real quick.
First up, S is for specific. Your goal has to be crystal clear. Get more website visitors isn't a goal, it's a wish. A specific goal is something like increase organic traffic to our new services page. See the difference?
Then we have M for measurable. You have to be able to track your progress with actual numbers. There's that old saying, if you can't measure it, you can't manage it, and it is so true.
Next, A is for achievable. And this is just about being honest with yourself. A goal should definitely stretch you and your team, but it shouldn't be so out there that it's impossible. It has to be realistic. R is for relevant. And this ties right back to what we just talked about in Section 1. You got to ask yourself, does this goal actually matter for the business? Is it going to help us hit those bigger objectives? It needs to be worthwhile.
And finally, T for time-bound. Every single goal you set needs a deadline. It creates a sense of urgency and gives everyone a finish line to race towards.
So, let's put it all together. Here is a perfect example of a SMART goal. Increase website traffic by 20% within the next 3 months. Let's look at it. Is it specific? Yep, website traffic. Is it measurable? You bet, by 20%. Is it achievable? Let's say it is. It's a good stretch. Is it relevant? For sure, it helps grow the business. And is it time-bound? Absolutely, within 3 months. That's a solid, actionable goal.
Okay, so you've set this brilliant SMART goal. Now what? How do you actually know if you're on track? Well, that brings us to Section 3, measuring with KPIs. This is all about creating your how.
So KPIs, or Key Performance Indicators, these are the specific numbers you're going to watch like a hawk. I love to think of them as the gauges on your car's dashboard. They're giving you that real-time feedback, telling you your speed, your fuel, everything you need to know to make sure you're going to get where you're going.
And here are some of the most common ones you'll see. Of course, you've got website traffic and conversion rates. But then there's CTR, the click-through rate, which tells you how many people are actually clicking your stuff. Then there's CAC, or customer acquisition cost. How much does it cost you to get one new customer? And the big one, ROI, return on investment. Are you actually making more money than you're spending? These numbers, they tell the real story.
All right, let's pull this all together. In our final section, we're going to lay out the whole strategic roadmap. This is how we go from that feeling of chaos and just guessing to the awesome clarity of a real focused strategy.
And you know what? It really boils down to this simple but incredibly powerful 3-step roadmap. Number 1, start with your why, the big business objectives. Number 2, build your what by creating a solid, SMART goal. And number 3, track your how by keeping a close eye on the right KPIs. And that right there,
That is the whole point. This framework is what turns all that hard work, that aimless effort, into a truly focused strategy. It's how you make sure that every minute you spend, every dollar you invest, is pushing your business toward real, actual success.
So, I'll leave you with this one final thought. You have the map now. You have the framework. The only question left is, where do you want to go? What is the one smart goal you can set for yourself right now, today, to start turning all that hard work into real, measurable results?